Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever the time you're watching us. This is round number 9 of the GP2 Championship. I am your host for today. I am the Grime Lloyd, and yes, the title could be decided today. Rifki Fakhrizadeh got another pole position. His pole position number 6. That is a record. This track in Monza has 5 kilometers, 793 meters. As you can see right there in the map, it has 11 corners. But all the attention is going to turn 1. What is going to happen in turn 1? Turn 1 can be very, very tricky. A crash happened there in turn number 1 last season. Will it happen again? Well, that remains to be seen. As I said, Rifki Fakhrizadeh scored a pole position. He needs to win the race in order to win the title already. That's the starting lineup. Rifki Fakhrizadeh and Bruno Barros on row number 1. Then there is Mario McClary and Franco Gamba. There is row number 2. Then you're going to see row number 3. It is Robert Hunter and David Greenwood. Row number 4, Oliver Glazebrook and Josef Molnar. Row number 5. There you're going to see Luca Farina and Lucas Levi. Row number 6. There you're going to see Jeffrey Fingai and Daniel Pshigoda. Row number 7, William Duncan and Xavier Quinlan. Row number 8, Sasha Banks and Mario Rossi. 2 drivers that have been very unlucky in this season. Row number 9, there you're going to see Franco Lopez and Mikael Votiga. Row number 10, you're going to see Sean Grant and Robin Kirlos. And then the final row, it is Patrick Juhas and Gabriel Gomes. 22 drivers, 16 laps. This is I talked about how Sasha Banks has been very unlucky in this season. This is her 25th start. And you got to remember, her last win was in Singapore in 2008, so it's been a while. It's going to be sunny days in Monza. There you see the cars there already. Pay attention to the lights. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And we are underway for round number 9. Seems to be a good start from Fakhrizadeh. Look at Gamba. Gamba is trying to do something there. That was not a good start. But Fakhrizadeh is already in the lead by a wide margin. And I think we had a crash in the back. There's a lot of yellow flags there. Levi lost his rear wing. He lost his front wing as well. So something happened. Wait a minute. Oh man. A lot of cars there. This looks like a junkyard. Now Sasha Banks, was Sasha Banks involved in this crash? Tell me she wasn't. Oh, she was, and she was hit. She was hit by someone. I think she was hit by Votiga. Oh no, Votiga was hit. He was hit by Kirlos. Kirlos hit Votiga, and then he ended up hitting Sasha Banks, and then she ends up hitting Jeffrey Fingai. This is a mess, ladies and gentlemen. This is a junkyard. And again, just like last season, Sasha Banks crashed before turn 1. Sucks to be her, I guess. But you gotta be fair. You cannot blame her this time. I see a lot of cars there. Levi lost his wings. Yeah, right there. He was hit by Fingai, and he ended up hitting Oliver Glazebrook. And somehow, Oliver Glazebrook did not lose any piece of his car. Just don't ask me how, but he somehow got away with it. There you see Bruno de Barros, who won the race last season. It was his first ever win in GP2, and he won that race starting in second place, just like this race today. But things seems to be even more complicated for the Brazilian. Look at this, a lot of cars there side by side. Look at Franco Gamba taking third place from Mario McLaren. There you see Greenwood. I think he made a mistake there, Scotty. And now he's going side by side with William Duncan. He's going to do it at the Parabolica. And that's exactly what he does. He's going to take 5th place. But look at William Duncan. He's fighting back. Look at this. Look at this. This is side-by-side racing, folks. It can't get any better than this. Robert Hunter trying to attack there. Josef Molnar. Look at this. 3 cars side-by-side. Jesus Christ, guys. Sometimes people are out of their minds. 3 cars side-by-side there. 3 wide in the Straits of Monza. That is usually not a good idea. There you see Daniel Przygoda, the Polish driver, trying to do something there at the back. Now look at this. It could be happening again, folks. It's going to be de Barros and Gamba. It could be part 5, I guess. Yes, I think it could be part 5 between these two. Some people say that Bruno has a feud with Sasha. I beg to differ. I think his feud is with Franco. Every time they're battling for a position. And look at this. Farina already, they're battling with Oliver Glazebrook. Look at Farina. We still have no idea if he's going to compete in GP2 for the next season. Probably not. And that is Oliver Glazebrook, who is most likely to stay with Art Grand Prix, but there are a lot of rumors. Well, Ocean is leaving GP2 at the end of the season and will be replaced by Colin, and we could be seeing Oliver Glazebrook there. No one knows. But with his good relationship with Art Grand Prix, that begs to differ. Look at this side by side. Farina and Glazebrook. Oh man, it happened, a collision right there. And Glazebrook is going to be out. Again, Oliver Glazebrook was hit. Oh no. And Glazebrook is going to be out of the race. Again, Oliver Glazebrook was hit. It happened in Bahrain. It happened in Hungary. And now it happens here. Like, people just love to hit Oliver Glazebrook for some reason. Look at this. Yeah, it was side-by-side racing. I wouldn't say this is Farina's fault. I wouldn't say this is not even Oliver Glazebrook's fault. I think this is just a racing incident. I mean, crashes are a part of racing. It happens. You shouldn't find someone to blame. That is actually kind of rude, in my opinion. Oh, I think Farina just went straight on at Terogia. I think he was actually hit. I think he was hit by Mario Rossi. Oh, man. Rossi's not having a good season, folks. Look at this. Yeah, he just smashed in. Look at this. And boom. Right there. And he lost his front wing. Farina lost his rear wing. I think the Italians are not happy with this one. And Rossi's having a terrible season. And we still don't know if Rossi is going to stay in GP2, but rumors state that he is most likely not going to stay. There's Oliver Glazebrook's car leaving the track. Look at this, folks. Look at this. Hold on everything, folks, because it's gonna happen. Franco Gamba and Bruno de Barros again fighting for position. It's gonna happen again. It happened in Turkey. It happened in Great Britain. It happened in Germany. And it's going to happen again. Will Franco Gamba again ruin the expectations of the Brazilian? He's getting closer. He is getting closer. Look at this. It was 0.5 the gap, but now it's 0.3. It's not gonna be if, but only when. I think Bruno made a mistake there coming out of Rettifilio, and Franco Gamba is gonna easily overtake the Brazilian. But Bruno is still fighting back. Bruno doesn't want to be overtaken again by Franco Gamba. It happened in Turkey. It happened in Great Britain. It happened in Germany. He doesn't want this happening again. Let's see what happened here. And yeah, he made a mistake coming out of Rettifilio. I think he misjudged the exit, and that's exactly what happened. And that was so much easier for Franco Gamba. And Bruno de Barros somehow in third place in this race. You gotta remember, he had a fight with his own team, Art Grand Prix. He said bad things to the team, and the team doesn't really want him there. And already with the rumors that he could be going to iSport for the next season, so I don't know. Maybe we could see him going to iSport. We already know that he's going to leave Art Grand Prix. But the question is, where is he going? But this man right there, well, Rifki Fakhrizadeh, he's losing a bit of the gap. Now it's 4.1, but he's still chilling there in the lead. We all know Rifki Fakhrizadeh is going to Sauber in the main series for the next season. So anything can happen, folks. But look at this. Bruno doesn't want to give up. He loves this track. He already won here last season. He doesn't want to give up. He's not doing it for the team. He's doing that for himself. And look at this, side by side. It's going to happen. And he's going to do it. He's going to take second place, and that's exactly what he does. Great maneuver, and he gets second place back from Franco Gamba. We are already on lap number 5. This battle is really good for Rifki Fakhrizadeh because Fakhrizadeh is going to be chilling in the lead even more. And he only needs to win. Like, he already got the pole. He already got 2 points from the pole. So he needs to win the race in order to win the title. And for now, this is exactly what is happening. This battle between Bruno and Franco is not good for the Italian. I mean, Franco Gamba is one of the drivers that can stop Rifki Fakhrizadeh winning the title, but that is a tough job. That is Patrick Juhas there locking up the tires coming into Lesmo. He's in 15th place. We could be seeing Patrick Juhas for the next season. We still don't know where. I mean, PK Sports will leave the series and will be replaced by Rapax, but we still don't know if he's going to be there. Look at Franco Gamba. Franco Gamba is trying to get close to Bruno de Barros, but I don't know. Bruno, this is the moment where Bruno has blood in his eyes because he must be furious. He wants to win more than anyone else. But Franco is getting closer. Of course, Franco Gamba, who could be going to the main series, or he could stay here for Doms. And if he stays for Doms for the next season, I don't know. Title contender for next season? That remains to be seen. That is Xavier Quinlan. Xavier Quinlan, who's, well, most likely to lose his spot there at iSport, but he's probably going to another team. Xavier Quinlan is in 11th place. He's right behind Franco Lopez, the Argentinian. And look at this, folks. Franco Gamba is getting closer to Bruno at this point. They're going right to Ascari. But that's not enough for Franco. But he's getting closer. Look at Greenwood there. Greenwood attacking William Duncan, and he overtakes Robert Hunter at this point. Robert Hunter's not doing a good race. He's in second place in the championship. He needs points, but he's not doing a good race for now, folks. Look at this. Hunter is trying to fight back against David Greenwood. Can he do it? Yes, he just did it, going to the Parabolica, but David Greenwood is still fighting back. It's going to be side by side. Look at this, folks. This is what happens when you race in Monza. It's going to be side by side all the time. This is why racing Monza is so much fun. But Robert Hunter gets 6th place back from David Greenwood. The next round will be in Singapore. So Singapore is totally not like Italy. So we're going to have a very tight street circuit. So expect a lot of funny stuff happening there. Now Greenwood must defend himself from Josef Molnar. Now back to Rifki Fakhrizadeh. He's just there, counting the laps in order to become the champion. The gap is getting shorter between him and Bruno, but it's nothing inspiring. It was 4:29, now it's 4:24. Now on board with Daniel Przygoda, the Polish driver from Aden. Look at this. Franco Lopez just swerved to the left, trying to overtake the Polish driver, but he couldn't get it done. This is lap number 7. We're going to lap number 8 in just a moment. But look at Franco Lopez there, side by side, and he's going to do it. He's going to do it. Right at the Parabolica, there's nothing that Przygoda could do. Daniel Przygoda, who is replacing the retiring Daniel Macamo, so he's trying really hard. And look at Przygoda there, he's going to overtake Franco Lopez again. Incredible. When we all thought that Franco Lopez was going to get 9th place from Przygoda, the Polish driver just got his position back. This is what happens when you race in Monza. This is real racing indeed. There's the gap between Przygoda and Lopez. That is 0.3. I would say there's no gap. There's just no difference there. 0.3. Like, what is the gap in 0.3? Look at Farina there, trying to attack Mario Rossi. Someone there locking up the tires. It was Votiga. It was actually Michael Votiga. Votiga, whose future is in doubt. We still don't know if he's going to stay in GP2 for the next season. But anything can happen. Look at this. Look at Farina there. Holy digglypots. It could happen something really strange there. Look at Rossi. Rossi just made a mistake. He tried really hard to not crash onto Luca Farina. Look at this. Look at Farina there. That's a smart move from Luca Farina. Luca Farina, who already scored a win in this season. He won in Hockenheim. But, well, his season hasn't been that good. He's in his 2nd year, and this is his best season, obviously. 2009 was a very weak season for Luca Farina, but now he's doing better, which doesn't mean he's doing good. Look at Franco Gamba here. He's going to do it. He's going to overtake Bruno de Barros right at Raja, but no. No, Bruno just really don't want to lose his position. But look at Gamba. He's fighting back to get his 2nd place because he needs to catch Rifki Fakhrizadeh in order to stop the Indonesian to win the title. Lap number 9 already. Look at Franco. He's getting the draft. He's getting the draft side by side with the Brazilian. Coming to Ascari, and Franco Gamba is going to take 2nd place back. There was nothing that Bruno could do. And Franco Gamba is going to catch Rifki Fakhrizadeh. But I wonder if this is going to be too late. But again, we're going to lap number 10. So it's going to be 7 laps to go. So anything can happen. It could happen a mechanical failure for Rifki Fakhrizadeh, for example. So anything can happen. The gap is big. Let me tell you that. The gap is big between Gamba and Fakhrizadeh. But anything can happen. But I think Bruno may settle himself with his third place. I mean, despite his season of highs and lows, Bruno was so happy to return. And look at Przygoda. Holy dingly parts. I think someone forgot that there was a corner to the left. He just went straight on. Like, normally these cars would turn to the left unless they have help. And that's Daniel Przygoda. He's going to lose a lot of positions. He was trying to overtake Xavier Quinlan. And that's exactly what happened. Look at this. Well, normally these cars turn left. They probably have help, but these cars should have turned left at that point. But that was weird. That was weird. Daniel Przygoda, who actually scored points once, I think it was in Belgium. I think it was a 6th place that he scored in Belgium after 2 retirements in Germany and Hungary. He's trying really hard to do his best, but I don't know. Anything can happen there. Maybe he's gonna do better in the next few races, or maybe he's gonna do better only next season. It's very likely that we're gonna see Przygoda in the next season. So who knows? Who knows? Now we're going on board with last season's winner of this race. Bruno de Barros there driving for the blue version of the Art Grand Prix car, because Art Grand Prix is white and red, but his car is white and blue because he's a test driver for Williams, and obviously he will leave both Art Grand Prix and Williams at the end of the season, as he's being heavily linked as of recently to iSport for the next season of GP2. It would be his 3rd season of GP2, but he's not the one doing the most seasons of GP2. How about Sasha Banks and Gabriel Gomes? Both drivers would go on to the 4th season, as Gomes has been heavily linked to stay with Trident, and Sasha is likely to stay with iSport. But now imagine this lineup: Bruno de Barros and Sasha Banks for iSport. Holy dingly parts. It's going to happen. Look at Hunter there. Hunter's trying really hard to overtake Mario McLaren. Hunter, who, if he doesn't go to Trident, if he doesn't go to the main series, he's very likely to stay with Trident for the next season. And look at Hunter, side by side with Mario McLaren. And he's going to do it. He's just going to make it right at the Parabolica. What is curious to me is that the Parabolica is creating a lot of overtaking maneuvers. I was not expecting for that. I mean, the Parabolica is a tricky corner. I wouldn't expect the drivers to attempt overtakes there, but it's GP2, and the people there in GP2 are always out of their minds, so anything can happen. Lap number 12, there you see Robert Hunter. Robert Hunter trying to catch. That is McLaren, because McLaren got the position back, so he's trying to catch Mario McLaren again. There is Fakhri Zayn still in the lead. Luca Farina with the fastest lap, 1:30.933. He is fast today, baby. It's such a shame he's in the back of the pack. I mean, he's doing the fast. He did the fastest lap, so maybe he can catch up to the rest of the guys. Nah, who am I kidding? It's already a lost race for Luca Farina. That is Franco Gamba. You can call him Fratello d'Italia if you prefer. That got quite over really well last time. I mean, Bruno would be capable to win this race. I mean, anything can happen, but if he wins this race, you can call him Ire d'Italia, but that is not happening. He has been very unlucky in this season to the point that he's not capable to win. Like, he probably lost his... when it's about winning, I think he lost his mental faculties or something like that. Well, there's a guy who hasn't lost his knowledge of winning, Rifki Fakhrizadeh. He's there chilling in the lead. Franco Gamba is trying really hard to catch the Indonesian, but I don't know if he's going to do it. This is already 4 laps to go. Lap number 13. Now on board with the Brazilian, there's Bruno de Barros, who had an opportunity this week doing the free practice for Williams. He said that this track is really special for him. He loves this track, so... And he actually told me that it doesn't matter what the result is, he's still loving this track, and he still thinks this track is very special to him, so... Okay, so three laps to go. Lap number 14, and Franco Gamba, he's getting away from Bruno de Barros at this point. And look at Hunter side by side with Mario McLaren. Look at this, side by side. They're going down to that Etifilio, and Robert Hunter is going to have his 5th place back from Mario McLaren. Just remembering that will be 3 races after this one. We're going to have Singapore next week. Then in the week after is going to be Japan. And then in the week after Japan, we're going to have the final race, which is going to happen in Brazil. Now Bruno is still trying to catch Franco Gamba. For now, he doesn't have to worry with William Duncan, who is in 4th place. Or does he? Well, they didn't show the gap there, but the gap between Gamba and Bruno is increasing. But for now, he doesn't have to mind that much about William Duncan. Duncan's getting closer, but not enough. The gap is getting shorter between him and Duncan. I don't know how shorter, but it is getting shorter. Look at Franco Lopez there, side by side with his teammate. That is David Greenwood, and Franco Lopez is going to overtake him at Parabolica and take 7th place. Franco Lopez is doing a really, really good season. He already scored 2 second places, so he's doing a great job so far. But look at Greenwood. Greenwood has already a win in the season in Spain. And look at Greenwood ready to take 7th place back from Lopez, but he does not do it. Franco Lopez still strong with his 7th place. He would be Argentina's favorite racing driver, but there's already someone there on the spot. I would say he's the 2nd one. Look at Greenwood overtaking Lopez at the Rogia, and he's going to take 7th place from the Argentinian. David Greenwood, who's having a season of highs and lows. I mean, he had a win in Spain, but his season has been quite problematic, I would say. We could be seeing him in GP2 for another season. I mean, we could see him at a Race Engineering, or maybe another team. Maybe Arden, maybe Rapax. Anything can happen, folks. And there's Gamba. We're going now to the final lap. There is the final lap. And there he is, Rifki Fakhrizadeh. Rifki Fakhrizadeh is going to his 4th win in the season, and he's going to become the driver in GP2 with most wins ever. Just remembering that only 3 drivers scored 3 wins in their GP2 careers. Those being Motorfan, who was a champion in 2008 and was never seen again. Sayaka Takahashi, who scored 3 wins in 2008. And now Rifki Fakhrizadeh in 2010, but he's going to his 4th win in his GP2 career. He's going to break a record. He already broke the record of most pole positions in GP2. He already scored 6, overtaking Romain Quag, who was the previous record holder with 5. But there's Rifki Fakhrizadeh. It's so weird to think about because Rifki Fakhrizadeh had a very consistent season in 2009, but there was no pole positions, no wins. And then 2010 happens, and he's just like, he's destroying everyone. And he's gonna do it. He's coming to the final corner. And here he comes. The man of the hour, the man of the moment, and 2010 GP2 champion. Rifki Fakhrizadeh has won in Italy. 2nd place to Franco Gamba. 3rd place to Bruno de Barros. Well, another podium for the Brazilian, not bad. 4th place to William Duncan. Hunter is in 5th. We got a yellow flag at the Parabolica, and Greenwood is out. Holy dingly parts, David Greenwood is out. I think he was hit. But see, he was fighting for position with Franco Lopes. Oh man, that was a collision between the teammates. Oh no. Race engineer is going to be really, really angry right now. Let's see what happened here. He was hit by Franco Lopes entering the Parabolica. Oh boys. The 2 drivers were going to enter the points. That was really not that necessary. But I want to see the replay again because it looks to me it was a racing incident, and I don't want to blame someone before I realize what happened. So Rifki Fakhrizadeh won after 24 minutes and 30 seconds of racing. I think this is the shortest race of GP2 in this season. Correct me if I'm wrong. There you see Luca Farina finishing 16th, Rossi finishing 17th. Now we're going to see the replay again with Franco Lopes. Let's see here. Okay. Oh. So, yeah, I would say this is 50-50. I mean, Greenwood shut the door right on Lopes' face. That was a bit unnecessary. But, Greenwood already had the corner, so Lopes maybe he should have taken it a bit easier there. So I would say this is 50-50. I mean, look at this. Greenwood just shut the door right on Lopes' face. That was a bit cheeky from David Greenwood. But well, it's racing. It happens. It happens anytime. It can happen with anyone, and that's exactly what happened there. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the race engineer is going to be very angry with both of these guys, but I would say this is 50-50, but I don't know. Maybe Lopes is going to get a penalty because of that. I don't think he should, but maybe he's going to get a penalty because he was the one that got away with it because Greenwood crashed. So Lopes is the one getting the penalty. I don't know. That is Mario Rossi finishing 17th place. What a horrible season he's having. Michael Votiga, 18th. Not a good season for the Belgian. And the race is over. The man of the hour, the man of the moment, and 2010 champion is this guy, Rifki Fakhrizadeh. That is the results after 16 laps. Fakhrizadeh, Gamba, de Barros, Duncan, Hunter, McLaren, Kirlos, and Molnar. Then you're going to see Quinlan, Grant, Lopes, Gomes, Juhas, Levi, Pshigoda, Farina, Rossi, Votiga, and Greenwood. The retirements being Glazebrook, Finguy, and Banks. Fastest lap, Luca Farina, 1:39.33. You saw that Franco Lopes suffer a 15-second penalty, so he lost his 7th place, and he was demoted to 11th. Now, we're going to see the standings at this point. There it is. Rifki Fakhrizadeh is your GP2 champion, 86 points and 4 wins. Robert Hunter, 36 points and 1 win. Franco Gamba, 35 points. Then Mara McClary 27, Luca Farina 24 with 1 win, William Duncan 21 points and 1 win, Bruno de Barros 21, Franco Lopez 18, just like Patrick Uhash, 16 points for Xavier Quinlan and 1 win, then 13 points for David Greenwood, who also has a win, 11 points for Lucas Levi, then 9 for Jeffrey Fingai, Gabriel Gomes and Sean Grant, 8 points for Oliver Glazebrook and Josef Molnar, 6 points for Daniel Macamo, 5 for Robin Kirlos, 4 for Mikel Votiga, 3 for Daniel Pshigoda, 0 for Sasha Banks and Mario Rossi. The team standings, as you can see, Barwa Docks 97 points. They can win the Constructors Championship in Singapore. Second place for Trident 45, Dams 39, Aden International 33, Fisichella Motorsports International 32, Race Engineering 31, Supernova 30, Art Grand Prix 29, PK Sports 18, Ocean Racing Technology with 17, and iSports International with 16. So the next round will be in Singapore. Will I be there for commentary? Maybe not, maybe yes. Well, who knows? I have no idea if I'm going to be there. I thank Yidi for the opportunity and subscribe to his channel if you haven't done so, and like the video. Leave your comment below of what you thought about the race. And yeah. This broadcast is over. The next round will be in Singapore next week, and the battle for the runner-up spot will be very, very exciting. I'm the Grime Lloyd, and I'll see you at some other day. Bye.